What is up, viewers? Volatile Gamer here. Today I'm going to be covering the AKM in the showcase, so hopefully I'll share some information and my views on the AKM so far. So the AKM itself, you can't actually find it in stable yet because it's only an experimental, so if you want to find one you have to actually go on the experimental server. So the gun itself is an assault rifle. It's got capability of a fully automatic fire and it takes a 7.62 times 39mm round, which is the same as the SKS. So some history on the weapon. It was developed in the 1950s as an upgrade to the AK-47. As for its real-life statistics, it has a rate of fire around 600 rounds per minute, and also has an effective range of 400 meters. However, it can be in between 100 and 1000 meters if there's sight adjustments in place. As for how it performs in game, I say its effective range would be between 100 and 500 meters. That's the sort of range where it really shines for me. So the gun itself actually spawns in general military. So these things can include hangars, air traffic control towers, military tents, barracks, prisons and helicopter crash sites. So at the moment the AKM only spawns with the wooden stock and the handguard, but in the future I think they are going to be adding different variants which it spawns with. So the list of attachments that are currently available are the folding buttstock and the wooden buttstock. As for sights and optics, there's a PSO-1 scope. For a bit of illumination you can use the weapon flashlight, and for stability you can use the bipod. Also there's two magazines currently in place, the drum magazine and the banana magazine. The banana magazine actually holds 30 rounds, whereas the drum magazine holds 75. So here's the 30 round magazine. You can actually spray it black or green. I've heard you can spray the drum magazine, but I think there's a couple of issues with that at the moment. So here's the PSO-1 scope. It's pretty effective at medium range, but I wouldn't rely on it at long range, due to the optics being a bit unfamiliar. So the handguard at the moment I think is just for aesthetics. I don't think it has any real use right now. Same with the folding buttstock. I don't think there's any difference between this one and the stock one. I just think it's for aesthetics. Also I'd just like to add, if you have a weapon flashlight and wondering why it's not attaching, it's because you have to actually remove the wooden handguard. I'm not sure if the same applies to the bipod, but keep that in mind next time you find one of them attachments. So you just saw me reload the drum magazine there. It's definitely worth keeping if you find it because it's pretty effective at suppressing people, especially if you don't know where they are. Because it holds 75 rounds, you might as well pop a few shots in their general direction to get them to move out of their cover, where you have a greater chance of spotting them. So now I'll move on to some combat situations where I can show how effective it really can be. This clip is at the Northeast Airfield and is a prime example of where the AKM can be used. So me and my friend are approaching the airfield from the north, where a guy with a Mosin shoots down upon us. My friend actually suppresses him, as you see there, which means I can turn around and actually spot him in that bush, and fire a couple of rounds at him, which I hit him and he actually dies. So because the AKM is such a loud weapon, when people are getting fired at, they think it's coming either close to them, or it's actually hitting them. So it causes them to move into cover like this guy, into a bush, where me and my friend were able to kill him. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. But until next time, stay safe.